So Sword Oratoria has finally arrived, which is actually a spin-off series of the anime Danmachi, or the light novel series Danmachi, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? So this is quite interesting. This episode was quite interesting to go into because it's supposed to focus on Aids, which is the blonde-haired girl who actually Belle likes from the previous season. And we also get introduced to other characters as well who we know from the first season as well. And while this episode, or this spin-off series, was supposed to focus on Ainz, really in this episode, we get introduced to a different character named Laphelia. And the episode mainly focused on her rather than Ainz. Apparently, she's a level 3 mage, and she's the type of character, you know, the type of trope in which, you know, she really doesn't have a lot of courage. She doesn't really know how to fight. She wants to fight, but she doesn't know how to go about it exactly because of her lack of confidence. And so that's really what we see from her in this episode, but mainly was putting the focus on her because we have the other characters saying, I really want her to try to take out these monsters, which are these like caterpillar things that appear on the 50th level of the area, which is completely insane because the caterpillar is like, they release this kind of like poison which completely like dissolves the enemy in front of them. It's quite interesting, or cool I should say, not really interesting but cool. But the thing is that I really don't understand the whole level concept of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. Maybe someone can clarify that to me in the comments down below, because these characters are like level 3, level 5, and they're on the 50th level of the dungeon. So in this world, does one level mean that you are actually like 10 levels up? So if you're like level 2, does that mean you're level 20 in actuality, like as far as your abilities go? I mean, hey, I don't know. I'm just wondering because holy shit, you have 5 level characters going on to 50th area, and you have Ainz and various other characters completely demolishing these monsters. I mean, it's fucking insane. But yeah, Laphelia, we don't really, you know, I guess, have seen anything from her as far as being a cowardice, you know, character. She tries to use her magic, but she can't because of her lack of confidence, like I stated before. And it seems like the rest of the group just wants her to try to get stronger and be the better person overall. But mainly, it seems like Aiz is doing the work for her, and as well as the other characters. Like, holy shit, the twins, I love the twins, because there is this one part in the episode in which one of the twins just walks up to one of these minotaurs and completely kicks them in the face, freaking kills them on the spot. And then you have the other twin jumps on the back of this minotaur, takes its horns, and just freaking rips it off. Dude, that was fucking intense. I love the twins. Really, there was a whole lot of action in this episode as well, which was pretty awesome to see. And it's also kind of cool that actually Sword Oratoria, while being a spin-off series, it seems as though this is actually a prequel, or at least this episode was a prequel. I'm assuming that the spin-off series actually, you know, takes place concurrently with Season 1. But it was kind of cool that we, like, Aiz was introduced to all these characters. Like, she knew who these characters were beforehand, and due to this whole, you know, chaotic area getting overrun by monsters, the monsters who were making their way down to the lower levels, actually one of them found Belle, and that's what we knew from Season 1 when he was about to get killed by one of the Minotaurs, and then Ainz arrived. So that's actually kind of cool. I like how they did that in this episode. It was quite cool to see that. But as far as how we will see Ainz, you know, later develop as a character later on, because we really didn't see a whole lot of her from Season 1. I mean, she really wasn't the main focus of, you know, Season 1, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see how she develops as a character, and also where her adventures will lead, especially when it comes to her relationship with Belle. Just, you know, to get more, you know, into her character. We can learn more about her, but the thing is that I really hope we don't see a whole lot of Eyes just being, you know, like this stale character that we've seen from her in Season 1. I mean, come on, admit it, Eyes is a stale character when it comes to this series. She is pretty much, you know, the typical trope in which she, the character is always like this, like she doesn't give a shit. You know? So hopefully we can see, you know, if she actually has emotions later down the line of the series. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but so far this episode, it was entertaining. I'm not going to say it's really good, but it was entertaining. It's kind of cool to see Danmachi back, all the cast of characters, and I'm just, you know, excited to get back into this series. So what did you guys think about this episode? Did you have fun with it? Do you like Danmachi? Did you hate this episode? Can someone explain to me the level system? Because what is it? If a character is like level 5, does that mean they're level 50 in actuality, and that's why they can go on to the 50th level? Like, I'm just saying, because a level 5 character going on a 50th level, that is not how RPGs work, or MMORPGs work. So, yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one.